As you might know, I originally started up the Ascent of Mount Carmel YouTube channel to be a sort of video clip notes for the book Ascent of Mount Carmel by St. John of the Cross. And a little bit later I started up a Facebook page, the Ascent of Mount Carmel page, to support the YouTube channel. And eventually I started doing YouTube videos on additional Catholic topics, traditional Catholic topics. And around that same time, the Facebook page kind of morphed into a life of its own. And now the majority of posts are related to the way things used to be before the Second Vatican Council. And I kind of like the direction the page has taken, and I'm in no danger of running out of material in the foreseeable future. The purpose of the postings is, at least in part, to illustrate how Catholicism, as it's been practiced by many in the last 50 or 60 years, seems to have changed significantly since the Council. And I don't know whether it's information overload or not, but I usually have a schedule where I make 4 posts per day. Recently, someone posted on the Facebook page saying something to the effect, "I like the old stuff that you post on Facebook, but isn't this page supposed to be about the book Ascent of Mount Carmel?" I thought that was a fair comment, and we could probably generate more discussions if subscribers could add content to the Ascent of Mount Carmel Facebook page and not just me. However, Facebook doesn't allow anyone to change a page into a group. So I'm going to continue with the current Facebook page as it's been going, but to supplement that, I'm starting up a new Facebook group, the Ascent of Mount Carmel Group, which is linked down below. It's an open group and you're invited. It allows anyone to post content, and it's going to be more targeted than the Ascent of Mount Carmel Facebook page. People who join the group are invited to post anything that is related to mystical theology generally, and to St. John of the Cross more specifically. And some people have already started doing that, and that's really great and it's appreciated. I'd also like to do a little bit more with this group. I'd like it to also be a study group where we can discuss and study the book Ascent of Mount Carmel, chapter by chapter, and I'm hopeful that we're going to have some good discussions. In the meantime, I also hope to redo many of the YouTube videos that I earlier posted on the book Ascent of Mount Carmel, at least on book 1. As you may recall, the book Ascent of Mount Carmel is divided into 3 books. And when I started the channel, I thought that maybe I'd make the book more accessible to people if I added some humor to the videos, and that was a very poor decision. St. John of the Cross deserves better than that. And I really think that if he was around right now, at least in a bodily sense, he'd want to punch me in the nose for those videos, but he probably wouldn't because he's a saint. But if you give a teenager a muscle car, he's going to want to take it out and see how fast it goes. But if you give an old man like me a video editor for the first time, he wants to see what he can do with it. And unfortunately, I did do that, and I didn't treat the book with the respect that it deserves. So most of book 1 needs to be redone. And I'm hoping that the group can be a part of the process of helping me to rebuild a playlist as a resource for people in the future who might stumble onto the Facebook group or the YouTube channel. I'd like this to be a collaborative effort. We can also add videos for book 2 and 3 where the production value is bad, or if the group members have some additional insights that I didn't have, and I expect that's going to be the case. So please check out the Ascent of Mount Carmel Facebook page, which is linked down below, and you're invited, and let's ascend Mount Carmel together. And if you haven't already done so, please check out my Facebook page, also linked down below, and please pray for the church.
That this could be the start of something big. You're lunching at Rome and and watching your diet, declining a Charlotte goose, accepting a fig. When out of a clear blue sky, it's suddenly gal and guy, and this could be the start of something big.